So one of the reasons as of why we're playing AM2R, another Metroid 2 remake, is that I can't really access my Steam library right now. Because my wife, she's not playing it right now, but she's planning, she played it. So, okay, I'm going a bit ahead of things. My wife is currently playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33 via my account. So I logged into my account on her computer. And because of that, it's very hard for me to kind of play stuff on my own account right now before she finishes it. So that's why we're playing something that I can play locally on my own computer. Otherwise, I would have liked to finish the mini shoot adventure game that we played 3 months ago, because I suck at streaming. I tried 2 different file slots. Let's erase them. Just want to see if the controller was working. Okay, options. What do we have? I have done this to the window size. I actually... Wait, can I increase this more without messing everything up? Oh, I kinda could. There we go. Yeah, that looks a lot better on my end at least. And the same for you, so everyone is should be happy. Since I bought my Switch 2, all my gaming time has gone to Mario Galaxy 2. Wait a second, have they released Mario Galaxy 2? Oh wait, you aren't playing it on your Switch 2, right? Or is that playable on the Switch 2? Did they release the Wii version that you can purchase separately? Oh, okay, you went back to your Wii. Nice. Okay, then I'm not crazy. Yeah, so we did stream Galaxy 1 quite a while ago, right? Maybe 2 years or something. Even more, maybe. But yeah, I also really want to replay Mario Galaxy 2 one day. I remember liking it the first time around. And I think I appreciate it more now than I did 15 years ago. Okay, so how do you think it holds up to Mario Galaxy 1? And yes, this summer it is 15 years old. In a way, I'm not surprised. There are some things you hear and you're like, no, wait. But Galaxy 2 for some reason feels like, yeah, that it 15 years, okay, whatever. That kind of reaction, right? I have lowered the volume quite a lot because that stuff is... You know what, we're gonna disable the low health alarm. I hate that. I hate it so much. I know when I'm low on health. I still like the spicy way, but the spacey vibes in 1, but 2 is probably more polished overall. Nice. That's kind of what I remember thinking as well. Ooh. Olive, blue, black and white. Okay, and yeah, like you said before, Hikard, AM2R is always a solid option, right? Wait, I had hard mode here before. Oh, okay, sorry, okay. Normal game and then hard. I think we're gonna try hard. It just makes Metroidvanias more interesting overall. Metroids. Numerous incidents in the past have brought to light the highly destructive power of these life forms, spreading fear across all known planetary systems. Hoping to secure peace in the galaxy, the Galactic Federation orders the extermination of the Metroid species. I was the best candidate for the job. Once again, I found myself standing alone against the Metroid menace. What horrors await me within the depths of their homeworld? Zoom. Let's go SR 388, right? Which I think is the planet name. But I know that from the Super Metroid intro more than anything. Nah, I'm going home. I don't think we can go here. Okay, let's see. So the controls that I'm using right now is that R1 is aiming upwards and R2 is aiming downwards. It's a bit different from other Metroid games. We can wall jump. Can we actually get up here? Maybe, but I don't really care much for it. Been in a bit of game burnout as of late, so Galaxy 2 was exactly what I needed. Oh, that's kind of sad to hear in a way. I mean, burnouts are never fun. No matter if it's, you know, professionally related or something related to your free time. So I guess that this whole e-bike ordeal has been perfect for you then. So that you can kind of get out there and get this burnout fixed. What Dr. Mario ordered, as it were. Nice. Dr. Mario, he knows his stuff. I wonder if we can grab something early this way. Man, the movement is so fast in this game. No! Is it? Yeah, okay. Oh no, okay, I'm not doing that. Dr. Bayliss, save me! That's the second best doctor in town, right? And then look, howdy. My fellow alcoholic friend. I saw that there was an update event on VGMQ later, but I unfortunately can't join in, I think. Because I don't think the stream will be over. Oh! Yeah, so I saw that the shots here, like here, they kind of bounce, but here nothing happened. That's a good way to check for secrets. Or, I'm not even sure if this is the right way to go. You know what, let's actually just go and check this out for a second. Why did I even want to go there? It's like, is it for speedrun purposes? I'm not sure. It's late by half an hour extra. Oh, I mean, it's still kinda not sure if that's gonna work, but we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, this is just a little shortcut that saves us a few seconds at best. Not even that. Not really sure what that's all about. Some background to the game then. The whole thing just freeze. Not a good sign. So yeah, some background to me and my experience with the game. I did play this game when it came out. And I think I have replayed it once after that, actually. But it was a very long while ago. So I don't remember too much. Except this. Hello Gally! I think the last time I saw you, I choose to say see you when I see you, just in case. And yeah, that's the thing with me, right? Everyone should say that at the end, because you never know when I go live the next time. But this time will be different, as I always keep saying. So some reasons as of why I haven't been live is because I recently moved again. So we got a new place in the same city that we have lived. But all of that, so we started to kind of prepare for that at the same time when I started stream last time. And I just didn't have any energy at all for anything else than the move. and trying to have some free time as well, you know. But now the move has settled and we are settled in our new apartment, and I hope, fingers crossed, that I can be doing stuff like this a little bit more. But we'll see. As always, no promises, no strings attached. This time streaming every day, 24/7, never ending. Yes! That's the way. And yeah, we have moved quite a lot, right? With us moving to Japan and then back, and then doing another move here in Sweden again. The reason why we moved this time was because that when we moved back from Japan, we couldn't even see the apartment that we were gonna live in. So we kinda gambled a bit on that, and while it was definitely okay, the previous apartment, we never really loved it, and it was a bit on the expensive side. So we found a place that had a much better location in the city where we're living. It is like almost 18% or so cheaper than the previous place, and and it's also bigger. So everything is just working in our favor here, and we also like it a lot more, the layout and all of that. So we're very happy. I thought there was an enemy. We're very happy with it. So right now we can't really see ourselves needing to move for a long while, unless, you know, we decide to head to Japan for the 58th time and regret it later. We'll see. Ooh, the water movement is so slow when you don't have the Varia suit in the Metroid games. So I don't remember there being a whole lot of secrets, like in those intermission kind of areas. How? Okay, circle is the missile button. Do I want that? I'm not sure. Maybe I wanna change that soon. How is everything with Kaori and Galidan? Are you doing good? It's so nice to see you all again, by the way. I'm instantly reminded why it's nice to stream and just hang out like this. It's so chill, cozy. I like it. Okay, first boss. Or kinda. Oh yeah, so the controls are not really. I'm really not used to it yet. I really think I should rebind the missile button at least. That's not working. Let's see here. Oh, so okay. Let me just try this out. How it feels. You know what? Maybe I kind of want to do this instead. I think I'm like, my fingers are nimble enough. Ooh, that I can kind of work my way around the controller like this. I think. Let's try it out at least. Let's see. Control, and then we have the. So I think I kind of want to do this instead, and then put the missile button to the R1. I think that's gonna be nice. So let's see here. So, oh, there is some kind of aim lock. Wait, how does that work? Okay, I kind of need to try that out before rebinding it. Okay, so the structure of this game is that you find those the Metroids in different areas, and when you defeat all of them, the lava in the area kind of lowers a bit, so then you're able to proceed further down. I got a bird. It could be worse. Nice. That's nice. I actually had one earlier today as well. A berg. A hamburger. Gali says, I wouldn't say good. I find the year rough, honestly. I won't get into it, obviously, but yeah, stinky. As always, Gali, I'm wishing you to get better. And that whatever stinky business is happening to you, I just hope that it settles down, because we all know it, right? When you have those rough parts of the year or even parts of your life, right? And it just like, ugh. Doesn't feel like it's never ending, but it does. So, yeah, we're here for you. Just take your mind off stuff. Kudos for being proactive about that stuff. My strat would be likely to be light myself into thinking everything is all right until I start feeling miserable. For some reason, that usually doesn't work out. You mean with moving places, or you mean in Gally's situation, or maybe even mean the hamburger situation that Kara's in. Okay, I am not used to this new control scheme. Half this stream is just gonna be me trying to figure out how to actually play this game. Okay, let's see. How? Oh, so this is the aim lock. Kinda nice. But do I need it? I mean, the missiles are gonna be much more important, so I think I should still rebind that. Ouch. Neck. Yeah, moving, yes. Trust me, I have gaslighted myself a lot regarding it. But it was kind of my wife that were like, I just don't want to live in this apartment. And I was like, no, it's fine, we will make it work. And we never did. And I'm so happy that she actually stood her ground on that. Because oh boy, does it take a lot of energy to move. There we go. So the aim lock, should we have that there, or should I try to... What are we doing with R2 morph? I don't need that, right? Do I? I think it's better to put that there, and then we do the aim lock there. And I'm just... There we go. Now we can do that fast, and I have this, and then we can also equip the missiles really fast, like that. And then we can also do this. Let's try it out. And it's so insane that we're able to play Super Metroid kind of efficiently with only 2 shoulder buttons, because I really need 4. It's so much nicer. Also, kind of the hamburger thing can be applicable. What do you mean having too many will ruin my cholesterol? Well, yeah, that's kind of true, right? But oh boy, does it feel good when you have that burger. Or pizza, or whatever. I've been having a bit too much of junk food as of late. Especially because of the already mentioned move. Because it just comes with the territory, right? You draw... All your energy is like drained, and you just can't be arsed to prepare food every day. But at the same time, I've started to do a little bit more of workouts as of late, especially cardio. So it balances out a bit. That's at least what my copium brain is telling me. Ooh. Oh, we can actually destroy those. Nice. The thing is that you don't really need to kill as much as I'm doing in the Metroid game. Since there's no EXP, you only need to kill for resources or to get further. So like that one, we don't really need to bother with those. We can let the wildlife be. What do you mean I've been having twice a week for the past week? What I mean with everything. Speaking of your time living in Chiba, did we ever talk about how I went there and checked the place out? Spoke with Ida-san, your landlord. Yes! You even sent me the movie, Hikaru. So for anyone that doesn't know, I lived in Chiba, in Japan, right? For about a year. And that was 2 years ago. And when I lived there, I was there with... my landlord at the apartment. Yeah, which is called Ida-san, as we just said. Phenomenal guy. Like, he was so dang nice. Best landlord I've ever experienced. Like, always really, really nice. Wanted to speak about... So he was really into politics. Wait, can I do this? That's kind of weird. Okay, I will try to get used to it. So this was during the time when Sweden was gonna join NATO and stuff, and he was like always like, oh, did you hear the news? And he always wanted to speak about that. He was so fascinated with me, a foreigner living in that apartment, which apparently was very, very rare. So we spoke quite a lot, and both him and me were kind of sad when I decided to move away. But when Hikarg went there, I said to Hikarg, like, if you're going to Japan, and check out Chiba where I lived, and then you might be able to speak with, or just say hi to the landlord. Say hi from me, because he's definitely gonna like be happy about it. So Hikarg was able to meet with him and recorded a little video where Ida just said hi and all of that, and it was really, really sweet, and I was so happy to see him again. It was really nice. So thank you so much for that, Hikarg. And I think that you also were able to, yeah, exactly like you just mentioned. You want to go out and eat, so just a wonderful dude. Like, oh, that part about, I mean, there are multiple cultures that like that, but Japan compared to Sweden, it's just a bit better in that regard, I would say, if that's your jam. I just really like it. The music just suddenly changed a lot here. I almost ordered my burgers with extra copium. I would like to order all my food with that, and I think I'm doing that already. Need all the cope. What is this enemy? So when we were playing on hard mode right now, it's kinda hard. Things are doing a lot of damage. And I'm happy that you also enjoyed speaking with him, Hikarg. So that the conversation didn't grow stale. So right now we reached our first little area here that we're gonna explore. Although I've started to say Chiba itself wasn't that impressive. I did go to the observatory tower by a really big park, but the rest was pretty meh. Yeah, Chiba is not a place where you go to experience anything, it's just a place you live. Oh, you can destroy those. I thought those were structures. Yes, so 100% agree. I mean, I did have a really nice time exploring the place when I lived there, but it's a different thing to explore a place when you're living there, because then you're kind of looking at utilities, convenience and stuff like that in a completely different way. Like, what kind of restaurants can I find that I want to keep coming back to and all of that. We got bombs. So in that regard it was really fun, but as a tourist place, no. The only reason why, like in your case, it could be fun to go there is because, like, I live there. So you know, kind of get a glimpse into someone else's everyday life. That kind of way. And not specifically because of that I live there, but that someone you know lived there, right? It's not like, oh man, Tidian lived here, man, that's insane. Is that the streamer? Well, that probably not. Is that the one dude that uploads YouTube videos like once every 3rd month? Who? Like that. Of course, that's meh in Japan standards, so still pretty cool. True. It is still fun. This track is a Super Metroid track. Was this in the original release of this game? And when I say original release, I mean the 1.0 release of AM2R. I don't really remember it. And yeah, finding an energy tank feels so good. Like the first one especially, so important. Oh. Okay, I'm sucking at wall jumping. Is this from Super Metroid? It is in the original Metroid too, but I don't remember having it in Super. So this part here is not, but this one is in Super Metroid in a much slower version, isn't it? Or am I misremembering stuff? I'm gonna let you know very soon when the part I think is in there starts. But you're saying it's in the original? Oh, that's interesting. That if so, then part of it is remixed from Metroid 2. From Super Metroid then. Like, oh, it's so confusing when I'm speaking, but I hope that you get what I'm trying to say. Charge beam, yes. Oh, I love it. I think it's only one part of this that's actually in Super Metroid, and it hasn't really started yet. Here. I think one part of this is somewhere in Meridia, right? But it's a little bit slower. Or it's only like paying an homage to this part of the song. But that's the only thing that I remember from it. But once again, I could be completely wrong here. I just think it is, like I'm saying. And I can't say with a confidence that it's in Meridia, but it's where I would... My gut feeling is telling me it's there. Oh well, the song is a lot more chiptune in the original, doesn't have the same vibes. I see. Ooh! Was not prepared. Okay, let's see, how do we get there? Oh, well, we do that. Can we go up there? I think we can. I'm gonna do this. Nice. Love those little 2D puzzle... Well, everything's 2D, obviously, but those sections in Metroid games. Ooh. Is that the spider? I think we're getting the spider ball... or whatever it's called, really early in this game. But maybe it was the jumping ball thing. Oh wait, there's something here. Yeah, probably in there, right? So many missile upgrades. Like 4 of them in this area alone, right? Insane. Okay, maybe not do that. That only happened because I got something in my eye. I promise. That's why. Can we one-shot them with this? No. So, have you been watching anime lately? No, not at all. Like, almost nothing. I have been playing a lot of games. That's kinda it. Me and my friends are doing this book club thing, but with anime, so I've kind of been getting back into that. Are you doing that online, or are you doing it physically? Because I think that stuff like that is probably the only way to get me to start watching anime again. I'm so bad at actually watching that, even though there are so many shows that I want to watch. But I'm just like always doing games before anything else. I have books I want to read, I have a lot of stuff I want to do, but games just take the first prioritization for me. It's online, you meet on Discord, nice. What kind of animes have you been doing? Are you doing cult classics, or are you doing new stuff? I don't really understand how to get out from this menu. It is the start button. Who could have thought? Felt unresponsive, but that's on me. So let me just see here. If we open a map, I think this. You can't see my mouse cursor, but I think this connects to the part to the left above the S. Me and my Finnish buddies used to download the first episode of every show when a new season starts, and we drink sips of booze whenever we thought it was bad, cringe, and wanted to skip. If everyone wanted, we would veto a full episode. That's actually a really nice and fun way to just drink some alcohol and still be, you know, somewhat up to date on what's there during the current season. Because when someone speaks about something, there will still be something in the back of your mind like, wait a second, I think I've seen that. And just having the first episode registered in your brain helps out a lot when discussing things, right? With others. So that's, I love that. You have to do sips and not hard booze because there's so much otherwise, yeah. That's the thing, right, with drinking games. You always have to find a good balance. It's kind of like designing in games overall. It's a mix, but it's been older stuff lately. We watched 6 episodes and then discussed them, just so we get a feel for it. We watched Magic Knight Ray-Earth and also Initial D, nice! Are you watching 6 episodes and then continuing the series? Like 6 episodes at a time? Spiderball! So have you like done the whole Initial D? Which is, if so, it's a very, very long one to do in that format. I watched most of Initial D. Almost everything, I think. We're continuing for this latest one, but for those 2 we moved on to other shows. Nice. So I assume that if everyone really wants to continue watching, then you do that, but otherwise you're kind of like, okay, we watched the first 6 episodes, we know what's this about. You're not gonna be falling off a chair while watching Initial D. You kind of know what to get, but you get some nice stuff. Let's see here. Where is my how to activate the spider? There. I don't love this ability, by the way. I think it makes the 2D room a bit too big sometimes. Let's see. I don't remember the controls. Okay, this is not working out for me. I need to change this. Look at this. Okay, I can't do this fast. I'm gonna die. Because I suck. I can't crouch. The controls are killing me. Oh, it's... Okay. I need to rewire my brain. That was shit. Let's see. So we're gonna do this first. Go back. 2 buttons, yes. Like the game intended. So we have aim up and we have down. So we're gonna do that. The question though is, I think I need to do it like this. This and there. I think R1 and L1 needs to be up and down. Just like it was in Super Metroid, right? And then we're gonna do the missiles. The question is, should they be on R2 or L2? Think L2. Let's try that. And the aim lock, I don't really see myself using that too much, to be honest. So maybe it should actually be like this, that the morph is on R2. Let's try that. Oh, boom, 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 boom. There, and now I can do that. I think that's better. I hope, at least. We don't know until... We're doing Mavaru Penguin the Drum. Mr. Mindbend show from 2011. Never heard of it. Is it good? When you force yourself to do the latest core only, the suffering is greater than if you get to pick shows to group watch. Right. Because you're going through so much isekai shit, right? By doing that today, at least. And doing B movies instead. Nice. That's also sounds fun. Okay, let's see if this works out better. Why is it lagging like that? I don't think I should be aiming upwards all the time. Yeah, I kinda suck at this game, not gonna lie. Because why would I? It's like 40% isekai slops, 40% generic idol stuff, 10% card game show seasons, 4,213, and the last 10% is wildcard. Maybe watchable. Yeah. There is a lot of anime that I just would never ever touch. But the good ones are generally interesting. Should probably went down and say it first, but let's do this because I think there was some kind of something of interest up here. And really nice to hear that you enjoyed Initial D, by the way, Hikarg. I remember also really liking it. Very simple, but very enjoyable. Something I did not like though was the sequel, Ghosts, MF Ghost, right? Ugh. Like I only watched 4 or 5 episodes of it, but I thought that it was like a big stinker show. In those 5 episodes, maybe it's get better. Wrong button. There we go. But the thing with Initial D is that I started to like that kind of from the first episode. That's all it took. What are those things, by the way? Can I land on them? Should we try? Okay. Fuck. I'm not sure if that was good or not. Okay, but I can at least land on them. Should we go up there and check if there are any secrets? I think we can drop down here to increase the speed a bit. So we have done quite a lot of this area. We don't have too much left to look into. Well, we do have free Metroids, obviously, but... What's up with those free missile upgrades? Hey, let's go! Energy 10. I enjoyed the troop where the goofball turns out to be the master and I was like, what? If it's done right, every troop can be... is it troop or troop in English? I'm never sure about this. Yeah, anything can be enjoyable. Like the Trail series, that game has a lot of tropes, but I think that they are doing so many of them, like a lot better than what I'm used to. I really end up liking it instead. Now let's go out here and then go upwards and experience. Let's explore. Up here. Maybe I should use the charge shot that I was so happy about finding. So I can miss all my shots instead. So I don't think there is anything more up there, so I'm gonna go back a bit here. Save for good measure, since once again, this is hard mode. We don't wanna take too much time between the checkpoints. Right now I have like 5 shows I want to watch, which isn't made better by the fact that I recently installed a Blu-ray reader player in my computer, meaning I can watch some American anime DVDs and Blu-rays I own much easier. Yay, more decisions to do. That's always nice, right? I read an article, I think it was today or yesterday, about someone that just said that we're doing like 35 different decisions every day. So if you prepare like what food you're gonna eat during the week, as well as prepare all clothes you're gonna do it once on Sunday, and then you just wear stuff during the week, and minimize different decision making points in your everyday. It apparently helps out the brain a lot, according to this person. And I can see some of it helping out. Like always take the same route to work, just do some stuff on autopilot without making decisions. But if you're starting to fret about it, I think it has the opposite effect instead. But doing it sometimes, yeah, that could potentially happen, right? Remember Gaku and Utopia Mana Be Straight? A slice of life show, one of Ufotable's earliest works. Turns out the Blu-ray it was region locked and now I can finally watch it. Nice. Like movies and DVDs and the Blu-rays, like the region locks has been so aggressive, right? Hasn't it? Ooh, I didn't read the logbook. I'm thinking I still can't get my head around the controls. I don't remember having this many issues before. Let's actually do the toggle now. I think that's easier for me. Man, the harder queen fights are gonna be so much harder for me. But that one wasn't too bad. It still wasn't clean. But I've seen a lot better. I didn't watch the map. Was there anything more? No, don't think so. A lot of my DVDs have been hit by the dreaded disc rot, where I can no longer read them. Oh, is that so? Although some of those work better on the new player, so it might have been not as bad as I thought. Yeah, the laser plays a huge part in that as well, right? But DVD rot, I have barely heard about that before. To be honest. That was one of the reasons why I sold off quite a lot of my games, by the way. I was kind of afraid stuff like that starting to happen to things. And while everything still worked, I kind of wanted it to... wanted to sell it off. I'm wondering if I should do this. I know I'm playing around with the controls a lot. But I'm thinking if I should do the weapon select on triangle instead. For now. It's just easier for my brain to kind of have the aiming buttons up here. And then the toggle button down there. I'm not sure. Yeah, doing digital copies might be good. Especially for the stuff that's really hard to come by. There we go. Nice. Finally. A pattern. We killed all the Metroids. We can proceed to the next era. That looks suspicious. But I don't think it is. Yeah, so obscure that even torrents are hard to find. Ever heard of Sense and Ojikan? Don't think so. Well, I haven't, so that's a good point. Yeah, for those you should absolutely make digital copies. 100%. One thing I like about this game, by the way, is that I really enjoy that they have just, you know, made the save points and the energy refill stations the same. It's cool in Super Metroid. Ooh. Okay, so the pink ones does that. The green one is that. Okay. Here we have pink. Oops. Oh, no. Okay, I should stay below him when the green one. Like here. Oh, I didn't watch the color. Green. Ah. What is this? Oh, it's fire. Green, below. I don't remember. Oh, it was that. We need to morph. Morph. No. Oh, middle. Middle. That way. Morph, right? Yeah. Yes. Easy to understand boss, but still fun. I like it. Let's head. I mean, no. I don't need to save. I don't need to save because I am not gonna die. Hello, Jbrand! Just want to say that I'm here, lurking while playing, so I can't really join in. But nice seeing you're back. That means a lot to me, you know, Jbrand. Just hearing you say those cute, nice words to me. What are you playing, by the way? Is it Civilization 6? Okay, I'm always mixing up the direction button. I'm just gonna try and see if this makes my brain less confused. Have I mixed them up from Super Metroid? Maybe I have. That might be why, because I'm always doing like the wrong direction. This might actually already feel more natural. Oh, I love that you can customize so much about the controller in this game. So nice. I'm not sure if you're hearing this, Jbrand, but if you are you proud of me finally going live? So Jbrand knows that I have been wanting to go live for forever, but I am just the worst at doing that. AM2R, let's go! Yes, Vim! We, I assume you have played this before. I'm not sure if we have spoken about it. Have we? We probably have. It is nice though. Can we? There is a secret in here somewhere. Can I be really quick there and jump? I mean, I can't I can't wall jump around it. No, not gonna try that. The timing is way too tight. I never heard about Metroid before. Is it good? And how does Metroid shoot with his arm cannons? Well, I'm too tired to play on or play along with memes. Sorry, man. I tried for a brief second. Did you know that Metroid is actually a girl? Huh? Pretty solid. Heard that Other M is the best one. You know what, guys? I haven't played Other M. We have discussed this on the stream earlier. We really should play it here. I absolutely know a lot about this shitty parts about it. I also know some of the good parts about it. And I think it could be a pure moment to see my raw reactions together with you all bashing on Adam and all his shenanigans that he apparently does in the game. Shit show Sunday with Lydian featuring Other M and Metroid Prime Hunters. You know what? Metroid Prime Hunters is still okay. I kinda liked it. Don't think that I would enjoy it too much today, especially not the single player. But Metroid Prime Federation Forces, and that could be starring in there for sure. Other M, that is nice. I mean, it's technically kind of easy to get your hands on, but still, who knows? Maybe I will. You know what I bought today, by the way? finally, I bought a capture card. Or not capture card, but a pass-through card so that I can play stuff like my Switch 2 and we can stream it. And I can record footage and all of that. So, kind of looking forward to this. Should we open it? Can we have a look? Unboxing. You can't even see the box. That's the worst unboxing ever. So here we have it. It's so small. Which I like, because hey, I don't want stuff taking up a lot of space. HDMI in, HDMI out. It's the USB-C for power. Or what is that for? I thought it was the PS Vita TV at first. It could have been. Would have been something. I know a friend that has that if I ever want to borrow one. Man, this side here feels so damn slick. Really like that. We even got the stickers, Elgato stickers. And here we have an HDMI cable and a USB-C. I assume this is for power. And I'm happy to hear that, Wim, that you are happy with your Elgato. I heard a lot of good stuff about it, and in Sweden it's one of the more affordable ones that you can get. From what my research has shown me. And they have been around forever, so I figured that I don't want to try anything fancy with it. Let's just stick to what seems to be working. Really nice though, now you're no longer limited to streaming PC games. Yes, and so whenever I want to play retro games that's available on Switch Online, for example, it feels so bad having to stick around with emulators. Much rather just play it on my Switch, where I actually have access to a lot of the games that I want to play. One of them is, for example, the Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers Advance 4, which is technically Super Mario Brothers 3. They have like all the extra stages in there. I would love to play through that on stream, for example. And it's readily available on Switch Online, stuff like that. Would be nice to just bring my Switch and play. And I have some videos I want to make as well, where I want to capture footage. And I have been I hate it when I think about a video or something I want to make, and I need to borrow videos from other creators, ask for permission to use footage and stuff. I just want to record my own stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be nice, I think. But I'm still worried it's gonna be like a toy that I purchased once now, and I use like twice a year. But I'm gonna try my best to make it worth the money. It's kinda pricey. Not external though, plugs into PC and the PC. Oh nice, I thought about getting one of those as well, but then I figured that this should probably do the work, and it's probably fitting my setup a bit better, with it being a bit more flexible. Remember when the Vita TV came out? We were talking about it in class in Japan, and I was strangely hyped for its potential. Good times. A lot of us were, right? It was kind of exciting to be able to play video games on the TV. But it really was like a thing for enthusiasts. Like the other person I know that owns one is like he's playing and like speaking a lot about games and stuff, and it's a true enthusiast for sure. Those are not active. Let me just see here. I don't think I missed anything that I can currently go to. Whoa! Okay, now I'm mixing up the buttons again because I keep switching. But I think this is how I want to have it right now. Think so. Oh, we're gonna hear the nice... Yeah, Hydro Station. Oh, this place. Love the music at this place when it starts. One of my favorite tracks in the whole game. Let's explore up there later. Kind of want to find a save station first. Come on. No, the save station is not working. Okay, yeah, fuck. Oh, sorry. Never done this before, have I? Okay, so I'll just show you what happened. We oh. So the red icon there is a place where I met the Metroid. So I'm just gonna explain this now because you couldn't see it, but you could hear it. So a Metroid came out, did a little bit of a jump scare on me, as you could hear. And now I've proceeded to the left, and that's where we are. So when I started to read chat, I was like, the passion on TDN's face. I was like, huh, am I that passionate about the music? But then I still read further. You're still on webcam. It's like, oh, shit. At one point I had my Switch plugged into the retro thing, plugged into the capture card, into the PC, into the monitor. It was messy. Nightmare setup. I mean, if it works, it works. But when I was 20 years old, I didn't mind stuff like that. But now when I'm 34, I'm just like, no. If I need to spend one more second more than what's required of me, I'm out, kinda. By the way, all of you in chat right now, Hikard, Kaori, and Vim, all of you have red names for your Twitch names in my chat. It's kinda hard to have you distinguished. Is it like that on Twitch as well? You have different variants of orange and red kinda on there. Kinda same. Everyone is... oh yeah, see? Nice. We're doing progress. That actually helps a lot with readability. Like what I see. So now everyone is a bit unique. Hikard is still red, but has the moderator icon, right? And the sword. And then we have Vim with the pink, cool color. And the Kaori is just red, without any icons. This I can distinguish. Well, thank you, fellow chatters. Let's see, I am currently lost on my own monitor. I have an old Elgato that can only do 30 FPS on 1080. It's 60 on 720 though, pedo. Nice. Yeah, I feel so this one can do 4K in 30 FPS, and then on 1440p and 180p it can do 60. So I think that, I mean, streaming hasn't really moved away from 1080 in so long. And I think it's just gonna work for a very long time. So I thought that this is gonna carry me for a long while. I hope. And for YouTube videos, as long as I can go up to 1440p, that's where I draw the line for any captures, because anything bigger than that just becomes extremely, like, takes a lot of space. So as long as I can go there, I'm happy. Why is this not working? I'm trying to make a physical TOS replay device with a Pico, so I have wires and tools everywhere. I am low-key panicking at the mess. Yeah, I mean, you're kind of minimalist as well, right? So I can really see why you don't like the messiness of it. But if you want to make it work, hey, that's you need to endure. Are you doing it to kind of try out different tactics in Nintendo World Championships? Can we use charge beam and do this? Yeah, oh nice. Oh, okay, this works, nice. Good. So, when I played this game first time, I didn't really enjoy the split up nature of the different maps like this, but playing it on stream when I have my focus so scattered around, it's so nice to be able to have, you know, contained areas like this where I can I have a little playground that I can play around at, and when I'm finished with that, I can kinda go further and don't really need to care too much about the previous area. Of course, there are still secrets to be found, but it works very well in this kind of format. Can we proceed here? Yes, we can. We haven't unlocked those yet. I think we can kinda shoot ourselves from there. Like a catapult. And I eventually got tired of issues with my HDMI splitter and bought a better power one and barely ever used it. Yes! I'm so afraid of that happening with this one as well. Because I have been thinking about buying this for so long. The last time it was a sale here in Sweden, I was like, should I? But I just couldn't convince myself to do it. But this time, and since then it hasn't been on sale for a long while, and now I saw it on sale again, and I could purchase it locally. I didn't even need to order it. So today after work, I just went like, yeah, let's grab it. I've been thinking about it for so many years now that I'm just gonna do it. And once again, what kind of was the deciding factor was that one of the videos, like I've written a script for it, but I couldn't record the footage. I was like, okay, now is the time, because now I actually need it, even if it's only for one project. Ooh, they're doing moves now. I still suck at them though. I loved when this appeared in Metroid Prime 2, by the way. Not this exact version, but a much slower version of it. I really like it. It's one of my favorite songs in Super Metroid as well. The original. This is a shitty place to be in. So I think this works now, if I want to go back. Should I go left or right? I don't know. Let's go both ways. I think we should go here. Maybe not. Do I need to turn off the water? I have made a task that crashes Kid Icarus in Nintendo World Championships, but it does not crash the emulator. Only soft locks do in place. So I want to do it on the NES Switch 2 and see what happens on real hardware. Nice. You're so hardcore with the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo World Championship games. I love it. And congratulations on getting first on one of the games, by the way. Like, you probably don't know how good Vim is at Nintendo World Championships. You're speaking with one of the world champions right here. Your fourth win, yeah. That's really nice. Like, in the world, that lag is so strange. If I'm excited for Metroid Prime 4, well, this is complicated, right? Because when Metroid Prime 1 released, I kinda hated the idea of having a 3D Metroid. Then I played it and I liked it. And then I played the second one and it was okay. I think I liked it. I really want to replay it one day. Played Metroid Prime 3 and I did not like it very much because it was straying too far away from the formula, the classic formula where you start really slow and powerless. I think that you have too much stuff unlocked at the beginning in Metroid Prime 3, and I didn't like the structure either. And then I replayed the remake or the remaster of Metroid Prime 1, and while I did enjoy it, there was so many places where I was like, this game design is like, it's making me infuriated. Like, for example, those ghosts that you get stuck in, you know, in different rooms and you have to kill them. Like, it just sucks to meet them. They are so badly designed. I hate them. And some areas are like, I don't know, but I still enjoyed it. And the remaster itself was phenomenally made, so that also added to the enjoyment somewhat. Yeah, I know, hot takes, right? But once again, I still think that Metroid Prime, the original, is like an 8.5, so it's still like a really high scoring game. But I don't think it is the 10 out of 10 that a lot of people makes it out to be today. It was back in the time, but I think that game design-wise, it has some flaws that I don't love. So my hope for Metroid Prime 4 is that it takes what all those 3 games kinda did good and bad and just brings it all together in the best way possible. Because I think that the formula and the everything has so much potential still. So, but because of all my issues with all 3 games in like different aspects, I'm not, you know, super excited about it, but I will probably get it day one because I love the Metroid series as a whole. But I think I'm in a healthy spot right now with my hype meters. It's not like with like Tears of the Kingdom, for example. I was so hyped that I barely could sleep the day before, and then I ended up playing it and I didn't even finish it. Because Breath of the Wild, that game just took me by such a surprise, and Tears of the Kingdom could not even compare for me. If that makes sense. So yeah, long take for this, but I hear your points, say Ikari, but I think the vibes makes up for it. It's like a 9 for me. Yeah, the vibes are absolutely phenomenal. So I really hope that they are nailing that, because if we bring up points that makes the Metroid games so good, usually, the vibes are usually always in one of the top 3, kinda. Like Metro Fusion, Super Metroid, Metroid Prime 1, even this game to an extent. Like all of them are just doing so cool stuff with the vibes. I hate the word vibe because in English there is so many sounds that starts with like with and stuff like that, but vibe it's not that sound, so it's always messing up the words around vibe. MP4 is your most anticipated game of the year. Nice. I like to hear the hype because it, you know, makes me more hyped again. I think it's just a defense mechanism where my brain has just tried to shut off and don't think about the game because it has been taking forever to come out. But I'm still very hopeful that it will release this year. I would be hyped, but I'm hesitant to buy a brick 2 for one game. Yeah, true. I mean, the Switch 2 is good. There's gonna be so much value on that thing, but the longer you wait, you're probably gonna get a better experience, more games, cheaper games, and stuff like that, right? So, if you can borrow one for only one for Metroid Prime 4, in your case, Kari, maybe you should. I'm almost as excited for the new Perfect Dark remake. Oh wait, yeah, studio got shut down the other day. So many issues regarding Microsoft on the internet. It's kind of sad, but like Vim is saying, at least we get Bonanza soon. And that game, I was not super hyped about it with its initial showing. I thought that it looked a bit too messy for my taste. I want more like streamlined platforming. But then they released the whole direct thing. And then I understood, like, okay, I see the sandbox potential in here, the skill tree and all of that, or not skill tree maybe, but skills and stuff that you can unlock. It all made so much more sense, that you can go at all the challenges in different ways. It looks fun. I think I'm gonna get it day one. The thing is like, oh, the price. It is so darn expensive. I just hate the prices for Switch 2 games. It stinks to see. But like I said, I think I'm gonna get it day one. Because I really want to support my boy, right? The Yankee King. I think he needs all the sales he can get. Because they have not been doing a Donkey Kong game for forever. So I really want to support that. Super Donkey Kong Odyssey, yes! And I'm loving it for that. High jump, I love it. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh. Oh, energy tank, energy tank, energy tank, energy tank. Let's see, can we? Yes, we can. Wrong button order. There we go. Whoops. But here I think we need to go back. Yep, let's do that. Super Mario 64 had 120 stars and Odyssey had like 700 moons. I wonder how many bananas I will have if it's based on DK64. I'm guessing a gorilla. Yeah, I wonder. Because it looks like the structure of the game is gonna be almost something in between those, right? You're not gonna have this such a low amount of collectibles as Super Mario 64. But in the DK64 is just insane with its amount of bananas. And the way that you're grabbing them, having special characters and all of that for every collectible in the game, kinda. I shouldn't complain about pricing, I got it the motorcycles, but here I'm, well, if it was cheaper with games, you could buy more motorcycle stuff and vice versa, so as a consumer, I think that we should be price. Oh, how to say this in English? Prismedveten. We should be looking out for the prices. You know what I mean, at least. At the same time, I understand it. I mean, prices have been kind of good for games for a long while, especially when comparing it to all the generations, right? I mean, if you grew up during the Super Nintendo and N64 era, in Sweden at least, like, prices were shit. Man, those are nasty. Hello, lol. Yeah, no, that sounds right. I thought about that. I'm not really sure how to handle it. For now, it's turned off, but we will see. Nice to have you here. Hope that everything is good with you, lol. I didn't watch the direct and I didn't listen to the word. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Hey, Carg. Let me just tell you this. I won't spoil anything more about it, but the direct made me much more hype about the game. And that's everything you need to know, man. And so many people seems to have gone in blind on that. Sorry, this is the second time I kind of did the same thing. I thought that everyone and their mom watched that. It looks so good. It looks really fun. I'm probably close to 100k Swedish crowns down the rabbit hole. Yeah, I can imagine that hobby being, you know, you get the bike obviously, and then you want to take care of the bike, you get a nice helmet, you get some storage for it, and it just adds up, right, everything. We don't need the sounds, only good music, yes. So one of the reasons why I didn't want to have sounds at the first place is because if you're on YouTube especially, it's just so hard to follow along what's happening with all the sounds and stuff like that, right? And if I do record stuff, sometimes it just breaks the flow a bit, interrupts everything. So that's why I played around with not having any sounds. Because it works in as soon as everyone kind of behaves, but you can go nuts at it. Like I know myself, like in a few Twitch channels, I just have so many points laying around. And yeah, I could easily break some of the streams, just making it a bit of a mess. With that said though, it's still nice to be able to use the points for something, so I don't want them to just be dead weight. We'll see, folks. Oh, nice, Vim. Man, you all suck for not claiming first before now. That's the most important one. That's the only one available. Vim, yeah, let's go, wrecked. That's my boy. It's usually J-Brand. J-Brand is like religiously taking those. Oh, I don't need to go in there. I've already been there. But today, it's not paying attention. It's playing some other stupid game that's not being here. Its own fault. And a happy Tiden, yes. I mean, having the streamer be in a good mood definitely helps out with the stream overall, right? I could be gloomy and all of that, and don't be very engaging to listen to. Maybe that's for the better, I don't know. But I think that you deserve a happy streamer. And I'm usually happy. So this area seems to be explored. Let's go back and see if we can get past this here without dying. So, wait, I kinda wanna escape for a second. Was there a save point up here? This effect is really cool. There is a save point up there, but it's a bit... Wait, when did we last save? It was quite a... Okay, let's actually take the safety measure here and go back, just in case. Oops. I really don't see the point of single game directs. It only hurts the hype, in my opinion. Even if you try to remain spoiler free, the internet can't spoil it fast enough. Yeah, and apparently, like, streamers can't shut their mouth about it as well, so sorry. But, so, it's weird, right? Because when we have had directs for, like, Smash Bros, like, now in this case with Donkey Kong, they have made me so much more hyped. Once again, I didn't even think I would buy the game at first with the Bonanza, but then I saw the direct and was like, okay, now I understand why this game looks cool. So once again, won't spoil any more about it, so don't worry, but it's that direct helped me at least to confirm my purchase. But I also understand your point with them. Like, if you want to remain spoiler free, then don't watch it, and that's good, I guess. But I like him. I think I like them more than not having them. But they're mostly interesting only for people that's already interested, though. That's the point against them, I would say, because I saw that they're gonna do a state of play on what is it called, Ghost of Yotei, I think, right? And I saw that, I was like, never watching that. Like, never. I would never watch that. So you really need to be interested at first. But if it was part of a big state of play, like, I would at least have seen 3 to 5 minutes of it. So yeah, it's a bit weird. I think I did ask you how you were alone. And I'm happy that you are good. And I'm also doing good. We're all doing good. Most of us, at least. Oh, you took off the headphones when I talked about. Nice, good. I can just see like sitting there, chilling, and then I'm starting to talk, but it's just like throwing that shit off there with all your might. That fucker! Who do you think he is? Trying to spoil a direct from a month ago. If it's not something I care for story spoilers for, I will watch directs and similar showcases trailers. Yeah, same here. So gameplay wise, I'm not too afraid, but story stuff obviously also kind of afraid. With the golden example, of course, being long-running franchises like the Trails series. Like you don't want that stuff spoiled for you because it takes a while to get through. So many hours of commitment, and everything can just be kind of destroyed with a few sentences. Not destroyed, but it can be less impactful. Another friend of mine told me the same thing, so yeah, in that regard, I guess it did help too. Nice. You're hyped too. Nice. The number of people online who pronounce it goes of Yotai triggers me, yeah. I mean, it says Yotai, for fuck's sake. I mean, even if you're not speaking Japanese, it should still... Why are they saying Yotai? Is that... Do you do that in English? I guess you do. Okay, let's see. Can we actually do something here? Can I maybe... Let's see. Can we get up there? Yeah, okay. Nice. Is this the first time you play AM2R? No, I think this is actually my third time. But it has been like 5 or many years between all the playthroughs, so I don't remember too much about it. One time I have at least completed it. The second time I might not have played through the whole thing. Once again, it was a long time ago. We are also playing on hard mode today, so I don't think I've done that before. So that's adding some new stuff to it. And this game is still updated now and then, so I think that some parts could also be somewhat modified since when I last played through it. Waybeam, by the way. So nice. The Trail series is indeed long, but really good. Yes. I've been slacking a bit. And something that Kaori likes to remind me about, which is rightfully so. But I think that I'm very soon gonna continue playing. The reason why I'm not playing right now is actually because my wife is playing Claire Obscure on my Steam account. So it's kind of tricky for me to get hooked on games right now on Steam. So I'm trying to play other stuff. So what I'm playing right now is I'm playing Deltarune, the new chapters on... that was released when Switch 2 released. Oops. Linkele is reading with a part of 18. Hey, hello. That's the most viewers that this stream have seen since the last time you raided us, Linkela. Linkela. Right. Yeah. So yeah, welcome everyone. This is the first time streaming in like 3 to 4 months. I have been slacking a lot as of late. But now, as of today, things will of course be different, right? That's how it always is. This time is different. We all know the feeling. AKA, You might see me online tomorrow. You might see me online in 3 months again. Who knows? Imagine dying there when everyone came here. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way, E7 Manual 2D. Nice name, 2D. I love 2D games. I'm assuming you also do that if you have 2D in your name. What were we playing? Oh, you met Linkila at Redspelsmässan last year. Nice. Yeah, because you were doing a performance, right, last year. I don't think you did it this year, so I couldn't attend this year. I did book tickets and everything, but then I got food poisoned about 4 or 3 days before the event, and my body was barely recovered when the Retrospelsmässan was happening. So yeah, I just decided to skip it. Sorry, Vim, for leaving you hanging like that. We were supposed to go together. Genki, I'm Genki. Are you as well? Genki Steru? Nice to hear that you love retro games, Emmanuel. I think that's how you're supposed to say it, right? Emmanuel. So NERCon, yeah, I haven't planned anything for it. I don't think I'm able to go because I have so much stuff going on. And once again, I haven't booked anything. What will the name change to, Emmanuel? Baldur's Gate. Oh, is it the third one? I assume then, because that's what everyone is playing those days, right? And yeah, NERCon isn't on the table for Hikarg either. Stuff is expensive. I went to the one in Örebro here in Sweden. It's called Retromania. Like planning, going there, booking tickets and everything. Things add up a bit price-wise, but it is fun to just get out of the house now and then to attend those kind of comments. And yeah, you got a lot of cool stuff this year on different comments, right, Vim? Like your Super Nintendo, for example. Yeah, I wish I could see those events. That would have been amazing. I think you recorded, or someone recorded a little bit of it, and it was really nice. And you know me, right? Everything video game music related, I'm there, or not. Well, technically I wasn't there, but I'm up for it if the chance is given to me. I just love that stuff. Thank you, Vim, for doing the on-screen celebration. But what did anything actually happen? So I haven't been on Twitch for a few months now, so I'm not really sure what those things are. They didn't seem to work though, so but still, thank you for the bits. That at least works. You can bribe me. That's the only part that's it worked. Okay, nice. Because I didn't see it, but I might have been too slow. Yes, Hikarg. Yeah, so Vim in chat, in case you didn't know, Hikarg is one of the friends that was at Retromania. So you have met, in case you didn't know. I'm not sure if you know either, Vim, but yeah, you two kind of know each other now. Let's see, how is the save? So, okay. I'm not taking any chances. Let's go back to the save point, and just, of course, save, and also regenerate some HP. Things are killing us fast. I recently visited Sweden. It was a wonderful journey. Oh, nice. Where are you from originally then, Emmanuel? If you want to say, of course. You don't need to. And where in Sweden did you visit? I vaguely recall. Yeah, so you met each other at the Asian food place. With the pad thai, that was actually way above expectations for me. I don't know why I didn't think it would be good, but it was actually really good. It was just as salty as I usually am. That's probably why I enjoyed it. All the salt. Let's go down here. Okay, here we have another save station. Well, probably shouldn't have bothered going back, but you never know. That's the beauty of Metroidvanias, right? Should you go around the next corner, maybe you find a save station, or should you go back and play it safe? Oh, I didn't know that, yes! I was with the squad again, yes, right. It was nice meeting him as well. It was actually really nice to sit down with well, yeah, all 5 of us, right? Ooh, last time. And chilling a bit. Is he always gonna do this homing attacks? No, he also has fire. You're insulting my intelligence. Okay, maybe not. Wait, can't I attack him when he's red like that? I spoke too soon. Can I just bomb on him then? How do I... Okay, my intelligence has issues comprehending what's happening. I'm not doing any damage. Did I get a logbook for this? Or do we only get that when we actually finish off the Oh, here we have it. Okay. A territorial organism. Its armored hide is very resilient and requires at least a high voltage discharge. Okay, so we need to get him into the electricity somehow. Attack him with anything less with only agitate the creature. When enraged, it will roll into a ball and attempt to ram its aggressor. Bombs might be able to propel. Oh, okay. So let's actually wait until the next phase. And like here, boom. There we go, okay. My intelligence levels are once again back to normal. And boom, there we go. Yeah, maybe bombing, right? I should have thought about that. 38 months from the man himself, Kaiser Jack. Currently on a 14-month streak. Hey, that's not bad when I haven't streamed for 3 months, right? The streaks are still upholding themselves. That's nice. Thank you so much for the sub, Kaiser. Always nice to see, you know? Makes a an old Twitch streamer happy. Just flexing, yeah. In front of everyone. You just comes in the room, it's just like oof, flexing those muscles that I currently don't have because I'm not working out. South of France, nice. Have you been having a lot of hype regarding France, or have you felt a lot of hype regarding France because of Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Emmanuel? You visited Stockholm because you wanted to first visit the capital, and then you got a few visits to Linköping. Nice. I haven't, like, I've been to Linköping, yeah, like just a small amount, so I don't know the city well. But I've been to Stockholm quite a few times. Lovely city. The gang is back together. Yes. Oh, everyone, you don't know how much I love to see that so many of you, like, both new and the old faces are here. It's like nothing happened. Like it's like we've always been streaming like this. I'm gonna die, ain't I? Yes, because I didn't understand the mechanics. Next time, gadgets. Expedition 33 is a JRPG. If the J stands for Jesui. I can't speak French. Okay, so you guys see that on Twitch, but not me on my preview window, right? I assume. I mean, thank you once again, Wimp, for the bit. That's the only thing I see. But I don't see the cool animations. Is this something new on Twitch? I feel like the biggest boomer in the room right now. Out of all of you, I think I'm the one that's hanging the least on Twitch itself. So when I... oh, look at that face! That emote is huge! Is everything big, like that? So if you do this... oh, then it's small. But if you do this... how did you make it so big? Oh, Gigantify! What is that? Is that a, like... I can see it on your emote, but I can't see it on mine. Yeah, this is boomer levels deluxe. Maybe it's because I'm not on 20 bits to make an emote gigantic. Okay, so you mean that all the effort I actually put into making those emotes, you know, high resolution from the start actually paid off. That's kind of nice to see. In one way. So because some of them I put way too much effort into, and then you only see like this much of it anyway. Money well spent. Well, thank you, Vim. Sponsored by Kaiser and Vim. Stream. Now you can see deaths in glory. Stop streaming games I don't want to spoil. You mean with Baldur's Gate? Oh yeah, you're leaving because of the update event. Nice. I would like to join that as well, but I don't wanna stop streaming just yet, so I'm gonna leave you guys at the doing the update event for me. And so much stuff happening in chat. I feel that I'm not keeping up. Wait, have you played 130 hours already of Baldur's Gate 3? Hikarg says, I played Expedition 33 a bit, but I didn't vibe with it as much as the rest of the internet. Clearly a good game, but maybe not for me. That's my hot take for the stream. Hikarg, my hot takes previously is nothing against that. That game is phenomenal. I loved it. Oof. The thing though is that the game needed some time for me to grow. And while I did enjoy my whole playthrough of it, I think it just gets kind of... it's like... the more I think about it afterwards, the better it becomes. It's magnificent game. I'm sorry to hear that you didn't vibe with it. I kind of feel sorry for you missing out on such a stellar game, Hikarg. Man, I didn't think that you wouldn't vibe with it. I'm thinking right now, if I heard someone that I know that have tried it and didn't vibe with it, but I think you're the first one. Yeah, you should be. Take pride in that. Yeah, 130 hours. Man, you're such a mega streamer, like, it's insane. Like 130 hours is like my total amount of streaming time. No, I probably have streamed more than that, definitely, but still, one game, that much. Yeah, I can't even compare. You are on another level. I'm impressed. I should probably open Twitch more often when I'm just vibing around and not doing stuff myself. I'm missing out. I don't mind spoilers as well, because I don't think I'm gonna play Baldur's Gate 3, so I can join in whenever. I need to go back to it, separated from the hype. Maybe I'm just bad at dodging and parrying, and some of the bosses was just dodge, dodge, dodge. Yeah, the whole game is dodging and parrying in some regard. But that's part of the fun as well. I just, as soon as you get some of those patterns down and you start to understand the fights, oh, it's so good. It's so much fun. But if you don't enjoy it, you don't. Like, I can also see why everyone doesn't vibe with it. Okay, let's actually try this now when I know what's happening. Do 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 do. Oh no, wrong attack. When he's red, he can't be attacked, right? Oh, nice. Quick and easy. Ooh. Ouch! Everything hurts so much on hard mode. Okay. Ah, nice. I think we got him. Did you see all those collectibles just going right at Samus like that? Felt so good. Spring ball. Now we can jump as a ball. Love to see it. But yes, separating yourself from the hype is definitely a good thing if you didn't vibe with it the first time, Hikaru. I think that's a very good way to deal with it. Because hype can definitely destroy some things. I started to play Clear Obscure almost 1 month after the initial hype or the release, and it didn't hurt it for me, but I know games or stuff where that could happen. I think one of the best part in the game is the beginning. The game is phenomenal in different ways, in different stages, I would say, but the beginning is definitely nice in its own regard. I also love the beginning. I heard that audio cues are more reliable than the visual. Perhaps that was my problem. It depends on the attack, I would say. Sometimes, and also on the player. Sometimes I used audio cues, sometimes I used visual, sometimes I used rhythm. And different. I think one thing that helps, like whenever I play a game that's hard, because I went in the game with the hardest difficulty as well, since Kaiser Jack and Kaori in chat here, we're all playing on hard. I couldn't be any worse. So, but as soon as you go into a hard experience like that, you just need to be okay with failing, right? It's the same in this game here. If I fail, it's fine. I don't think that's your problem, Mikard, but it's a problem for many others. And in Clear Obscure, you just need to be absolutely a-okay with the first time. Like sometimes you go into a battle and it's just like, okay, I'm just here to learn the patterns. I'm not here to win. Yeah, going in with a feeling that you have to like it is definitely dangerous. Like, I should love this. And then when you don't, it's like, okay. Hard mode gang, let's go. I also don't think I enjoy a super complex battle system. And in this game, every character is like its own battle system. Well, yes and no. I think that the game is really good at, like, if you just want to go like, okay, I want to make stuff burn. You can go and do that throughout the whole game. And if you just like basic attacks, you can spec into that. You can make it overly complicated, but I also think that, so I found a build that worked and I spent a lot of time with that. And yeah, you can kind of form it to however you want to. But of course, the initial whiplash of understanding the systems is of course complicated to a certain degree. But for you, Hikaru, I think that now that you have tried it once, the second time you go into it, it's gonna be a lot easier to just stomach everything. That's my guess, at least. But sometimes your brain just isn't... It just doesn't want to take any stuff in, right? Can be anything, games, books and stuff. How do we get that power up? Do we go from the inside? I'm not sure. So even though we can actually high jump and kind of avoid a lot of enemies, the enemy design is still really good in this game because I don't want to risk it that many times. And I still want to engage with combat. Even though I should probably try to take a few more chances with stuff like there. No, no. Wait. Is it okay? I don't want to do this the slow way. And good luck with the quiz, by the way, Cassie. You're probably already out, but once again, good luck, everyone. I'm telling you that. I predicted it's gonna win GOTY at the Game Awards, and Assassin's Creed Shadows, a game I really enjoy, is gonna get written off as Ubisoft's slop. I think so as well. The narrative right now in the game industry is kind of leaning towards that, which is a shame if you like think it's a good game and all of that, right? But yeah, I don't think that Assassin's Creed Shadows can stand a chance against games like Clear Obscure, Death Stranding 2. We have so many other bangers I can't even remember. I mean, Monster Hunter Wilds did get like good points at the release, but it has so many issues that I don't want to see it as a top 5. And nobody in the world is gonna remember Mika and the Witch's Mountain, which is a personal GOTY for me. Yeah, so that was the game that you reviewed and gave it 10 out of 10, right? I thought it looked really, kind of cool. And you have recommended stuff to me before that no one else knows, like the platforming game that I can't remember the name of. I also really soon want to play through a short hike, by the way, that I know you have been speaking a whole lot about. I think that would be like a perfect stream game. Wait, should I? Oh, we can go up here now, by the way. It's such a shame that my cat passed away just as I was reviewing it, so my memory of the game has been tainted. Oh, yeah. I don't think I knew that, Ikari. I'm so sorry for that. But I absolutely see why you feel that way. That it kind of messes a bit. I also have similar kind of memories like that I don't really want to go in details about, but it kind of taints the memories somewhat when you like you were enjoying something at a time and then something not very good might have happened or experienced something, you know, stuff like that, and it just, like you said it so well, it taints everything a bit. Wait, no. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. So I was watching a YouTube video the other day from someone that have played through all Final Fantasy games. Like everyone, if it has Final Fantasy in the title, they have most likely played through it. And so the video was like 5 hours long or something. And that person has had kind of a good eye towards all the Final Fantasy 13 games. Ranked them pretty high. And while I did enjoy 13 at the time, I have barely looked at 13.2 and 13.3 Lightning Returns. But hearing his opinions on them, I got a bit more eager to actually check those games out as well, and also to replay 13. But I think that the game is, especially 13 and maybe the others, are due for some kind of collection. Because 13, from what I understand, the PC version is kinda like, it works, especially if you mod it, but it just could need some love. 13 is my favorite. Let's go, Emanuel. That's kinda rare to see. And yeah, like Hikarg says, we can see that you're a person of culture. So Hikarg and I, when we first met, like 13 years ago, we were one of the few people that was actually, you know, defending the game somewhat, because it was kind of fresh in our minds. Everyone else just kept hating on it, but the two of us were still, no, we had a good time with it. Kaiser Jack, that was also in the chat just previously, also liked the game, but so many others just hates it. So yeah, I would really like to see if I would enjoy it again today. I think I would. I don't see that my opinions would change much on it, but who knows? It was over 15 years ago. Wasn't that game released like 2009 or something? I don't remember. It's so long ago. You played almost all. Oh, so I'm missing so much in chat right now. X2 for the win. X2 is phenomenal. I love that game for a lot of reasons. Battle system, amazing. And also just, it's nice to see a world that's been saved and see what actually happens in a world like that. It's kind of a rare thing in stories overall, right? And hello, Big B! That was ages ago that we spoke, right? I think the last time was when we played Counter-Strike together. And that was a long while ago. How are we doing? And for me, going well, doing good. I'm a happy boy streaming happy Metroid games. Always makes me happy. Emanuel says he has almost played all Final Fantasy mainline games. Didn't got time to play 5, 6, and 9. Okay, out of those 3, I'm gonna give you a hot take right now. You should play 5. 5 is easily one of my favorite games in all franchise. But you should go into the game, you should not expect like this grand adventure. You should just expect a nice time. Like, you're chilling with the gang, with your party, you're just having a good time. And you're gonna love that game. I don't know how they're doing it, but those small sprites in Final Fantasy V are just able to convey so many feelings. And a lot of the feelings are actually like comedic. It's really cool what they're doing with 5. I love 5. And the job system, still one of the best in the series. Especially for its time. It's insane how well crafted that game is. Love Final Fantasy V. I really hope it will happen someday. 6 is also really good. 9, I think, is a bit overrated. Not gonna lie. Although I still like a lot of it. Music and the vibe-wise, everything is just really good about that game. Don't love all the characters. And all seems to at least be on the okay side there. Nice. It's not great, but at least okay on all sides. 13-2 and Lightning Returns took the series in a very strange direction, but especially Returns was really enjoyable. Nice to hear. Another yes sayer for that game. When I hear about it, it sounds good. The only thing that I don't really like hearing about in 13-2 is that I don't enjoy monster capturing. I just don't. Like in Pokemon, I can kinda tolerate it because it's the whole thing. But in other games, I don't think I ever enjoyed it. I hated it in Kingdom Hearts 3D. So many other games, I just think that it's in the way. It's a distraction at best. So that being a thing in 13-2 is one thing that just makes me not want to play it. But everything else sounds kind of nice when I hear about it, actually. And Lightning Returns looks much more interesting, in my opinion. It has definitely been a while, but nice to hear that you're also doing great, Big Bit. I hope that we're able... Maybe we can speak a little bit more when the next Path of Exile 2 patch comes out. we can hype about that. Should be next month. I'm very hyped. Which one was overrated? 9. I think it's a good game, but I don't think it deserves as much hype as it gets. I think that I think it has a few too many flaws, in my opinion. But once again, that the redeeming points are vibe, music. There are really cool stuff about it. But I can't see why it would be anyone's top 1. Like I just can't. Agreed, especially the PAL version. Fuck that word. Excruciatingly slow. First time. Didn't even nail it. Yeah, the PAL version is atrociously bad. I hate it. But the thing is that even if you speed things up and all of that, I don't find the combat system that engaging. I think that 7 on the PlayStation does it much better. 10 does it miles better in every regard. And even 8 is more interesting at times. 6 is 50% of time considered as the best. Yes, a lot of people are considering it as one of the best, and I think it's in a top 5 for me. I really do enjoy it. I just think that 5 should get more spotlight. So that's why I'm kinda, rooting for that. My boy, number 5. Can't have too much about it. Also loved 13-2 and Lightning Returns, but the first 13 is still the main place in my heart. So much love for all the 13 games, even the follow-ups. I don't think I've seen so much positivity around those games in forever. Makes me really happy to see, and makes me more keen on playing them. Zidane's only good attack was just regularly attacking, it felt like. Yeah, I don't even remember the details that much. Because wasn't the whole system in 9, you equip a weapon, you get ability from it, and just do that with every weapon, and it feels very linear. It doesn't really feel like you have a lot of choice in there, because you should always equip the newest weapon and gain abilities, and then you just do that all the time. That's kinda it. I mean, 7 had the material system, which is just... Now I'm speaking about the PlayStation ones, but yeah, 7 had the material system where it just felt like you had more choice, at least, in that regard. 5 is my favorite. Speaking my language right there. Love it. Love to hear it. More love for 5. 5 being a favorite is even about me. 10 is easily my favorite game in the whole franchise. But then 5 might be the next one. Could be, I'm not sure. No, sorry, no. I think I have to say 7. Yeah, 7 is my second. But then I think 5 is the third one. But you putting it at the first spot is actually... I love it. I felt that 6 had a better ending than 7. Not spoiling it here, of course, but 7 felt a bit rushed, whereas 6 gave time to all characters. Hikarg, I absolutely agree with you on that one. Because the biggest flaw of 7, every time I play through that game, I love the first disc so much. I think the first disc is phenomenal. But what happens in the last 20% of the game is always a big mess in here. I just don't really connect with it the same way that I did with the rest of the game. So I think that the ending feeling rushed is part of it. Is there any secrets up here? Looking forward to the remake part 3 so much. Nice. The part 2 Rebirth was definitely better than remake. I still am not really in love with the combat system. I don't know why. Everyone else is. It feels like I'm in a minority here. I don't dislike it. I just don't love it as much as everyone else does. But Rebirth went in the absolute right direction. It is a huge step up from Remake. I think what I don't like about it is the skill tree in neither games. I don't think that it feels very good to learn new stuff, unfortunately, which I think is a huge part of it. There are just so many abilities that I get and I was like, yeah, I don't really care too much, I guess. But they tweaked that a lot from Remake to Rebirth, so I hope that they can kind of give it another spin and just find whatever it is I am lacking, which I don't know. And I'm actually gonna do some self-promotion here also, folks, because I made a video about one of the music tracks in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So I'm gonna, whoops. I am gonna take the link to that and I'm gonna post that in chat because I think it's a kind of a nice video. Let me see. Here we go. No, is that the right one? I need to confirm again. There we go. There, okay, so that is a video I did during its not release, but kinda early in the game's life, about the Coral Desert theme, which I just played and loved so much that I instantly had to do a video about it. So check that out if you haven't. Maybe after the stream if you want. Let me see here. Where is the game? There we are. Because the music in Rebirth is actually... There are a lot of heavy hitters in there that is not present in the original 7. Looking forward to... Yeah, okay, sorry. But please, Square, Kingdom Hearts 4 first. So I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, right? As most of you should know by now. And please, give us Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm just... It's one of the games that I'm looking forward to the most right now. And it's just never coming out. Which is really sad. Oh, we can jump here now. Okay, so here... Yeah, I need to get in here from the left somehow. I think we need to do this. Somehow here, we should probably be able to bomb downwards. It's probably from the outside. Could it be there? No. Or is it here? Oh, wait. No. Then how are we supposed to get in there? And I'm playing this game so slowly, but I don't even mind. It's kind of nice. Just chat about stuff. Taking our sweet time with it. Emmanuel says that I will never agree with the image some people have of games being Square. Before Square get into Square Enix, like if there was a downfall of the 10, Final Fantasy games always brought great things. They really tried everything on ambitions to change things in RPG, and Final Fantasy VII was again an incredibly beautiful story. Yeah, I also see that comment, if I understand it correctly here, Emmanuel, that like people are like, oh, it's a Square Enix merge that messed everything up, but no. Square has always been a very experimentative company, and Square Enix has continued to be so in a lot of different ways as well. It's not the merger itself that is at fault. Square Enix has done a lot of weird stuff. Squaresoft and Enix themselves has also done weird stuff. So it's... wait, should I maybe go down here? I was so afraid of water, I didn't even attempt to look here. That actually worked better than just trying to crouch and do weird shit. Oh, found it. Will it be a trap here somewhere? No, no traps. So there is a secret up there as well, but let's continue here first. Oops. Oh. Why isn't it green anymore? There we go, now it's green. And if someday Final Fantasy stopped to sell well, I think it's just natural when a series are so old, some days it stops to sell great. Doesn't mean people doesn't like it anymore, but after years things are different. Doesn't mean they didn't enjoy it because it get bad. Yeah, but I hope that Final Fantasy will continue to be relevant. It has always been such a huge part of everything, right? For a lot of us, so... I haven't played 15 and 16 yet. I am able to play both of them, though, so... One day I will definitely get around to do that. Oh! So I think we need a bomb here. Yeah. And then be quick to get back. Here we go, missile, upgrade. Yeah, let's hope they live through generations, indeed. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Oh, various suit. Reduces damage taken by 50%. And we're looking so much better. Yeah. Love this orange. If I knew about this, I would have gone here immediately, I think. But all the upgrades in this area is actually kind of really neat. A lot of fun things unlocked. Sorry, yeah, I said various suit before when I spoke about going through water. I meant the gravity suit. The gravity suit is the one that helps us move through water. And Cork also liked Final Fantasy 16. Most of the story wasn't too hard on the single-player combat, or single-character combat. Yeah, that's kind of what's putting me off as well. Because the story seems nice. I think I will vibe with it, or jive with it. But the combat looks too simple for my taste. But I've heard that hard mode kind of alleviates a lot of the issues. But hard mode is not unlocked from the start. And please, games, can we just... If we want to play on hard from the start, can we just get to do that? Like here. I'm playing AM2R on hard. I'm having a good time. Why can't it always be like this? Here's hoping Final Fantasy 17 doesn't take like 10 years to make. I absolutely hope so. I really hope that Square Enix can just get the shit together with some development cycles, especially Kingdom Hearts 4. Final Fantasy still seems to be in a okay spot, right? Kingdom Hearts is just like, oh, what are they doing? Have you played Castlevania Revamped? Oh lol, no, but I have it on my list. I saw it because it's the Castlevania 1 game, or the game that they have kinda revamped, and it's based on Castlevania 1. I have seen a trailer for it, and I was very excited, so I put it on my list, but I don't remember the details. But I thought that, hey, that's a game that we need to stream. Yeah, nice. Like, was it just more of a modern take on the first Castlevania game? And you also linked another Castlevania-like game to me the other year, or last year. I don't remember the name of that, but I also have that on my wish list. And whenever that comes out, I think that we're gonna try to play that on stream as well. I think this is a very good spot. I like it. Soon the Metroid should be evolving, right? They're gonna get a lot harder. It's Castlevania 1 Metroidvania style. Yeah, sounds just like we want. Ooh. Not really sure how to get that though, and I don't want to try before saving. Well, we did save. Okay, let's get the Metroids and then try to get that secret. Whoops. Any second now. No. Ouch. Oh. It's getting better. It's definitely getting better. That's definitely when they're gonna start to switch up the Metroids. Gotta leave, see you. Really nice having you here, Emmanuel, and thank you once again for the follow. It's always nice to hear that little notification sound. I hope that you have a nice rest of your day. We're kind of different gamers when it comes to difficulty in games. It's dawning on me more and more that difficulty isn't high on the list of things I look for in games. Yeah, and I completely buy that, because I have so many different people around me that just, some plays it completely for story, some are like me and are mostly gameplay focused, and yeah, a lot of people are just in between. And it also depends on the genre. Some genres you're good at, you want higher difficulty. Sometimes you just like, I just wanna chill, and that's completely fine. Like in puzzle games, I don't really wanna play those at a higher difficulty level. Take Curse of Monkey Island, for example. That game you can play in hard mode and normal, and the hard mode is just insanely hard. It's nice when you're replaying the game. You're getting new solutions and stuff, but the first time I would never play it on hard. Those games have their place. I enjoy Elden Ring as much as the next guy, but never once playing Galaxy 2 am I thinking, man, there's no challenge. It's more important that it has a nice flow. And yeah, Mario games are extraordinary in that sense, right? Because the way that I'm getting challenged in those games are that I can go faster. So, and I love that difficulty that way of controlling the difficulty, because you have the exact same level, but like if my wife were to play those games, she would go really slow and just jump methodically. I would try to skip as many jumps as possible, go as fast as possible, as long as I can control it, right? So, Mario games are just really good at that. Because as long as the flow works for everyone, which it usually does, as long as it's not an auto-scroller, then everyone's happy. That's why everyone hates auto-scrollers. Or most people do. There's always gonna be that one, I don't mind auto-scrollers that much. They're kinda nice. I get to think about life stuff. But I don't. I hate them. In almost all circumstances, especially platforming games. Come here. Come here. This is a bad place to stand at, because if I fall like a kilometer down onto the ground. Okay, all Metroids counted for. Let's go. We're finished with the area, I think. Yeah, we only have this little secret here that we're gonna try to get. Yes, the game that looked like Castlevania 2 is the one. Oh no, I don't have missiles for this. I don't think it's a good idea to stand. I don't have any more missiles. Wait, could I leave? I could leave, right? I love hard games. Okay. I think I could leave there. But I'm not gonna try too much. I'm gonna do those sections again really quick. And then we're gonna go up and refill our missiles, because that's what got me. And then we also get another checkpoint. Here we go. Smooth. Although I will say Mario Wonders could have used some more difficult levels. That one was a bit too easy even for me. Yeah. I agree. But still, like you said before, it had a nice flow, so I was never bored of it. But there could definitely have been some more levels like the last ones. As the last two are really cool. But I just accepted that the game wasn't too hard. As long as it has that nice flow, then it's still giving me something. I think Mario Wonders could have more bangers overall. I think that Mario soundtrack, like the 3D Mario games just have much more interesting music nowadays. The 3D games just suddenly gives you a banger out of nowhere. Gangplank Galleon from Galaxy 2. Odyssey has a few ones as well that I don't remember. What was it? Steam something. Don't remember the name. I just want to explore the whole map, so I'm gonna do that. There we go. But Mario Wonder didn't really have like any music that stood out to me. It wasn't bad. Oh, okay, I really should have gotten this before. Would have made a huge difference. He then don't want to think about life when he plays his games. No! But once again, I really do enjoy the challenge. Speaking of Mario Galaxy 2 has made me think about two things. First, the Wii was amazing. So much variety, no pressure to take risks because they weren't mega expensive to make. Yes, amen. Once again, Clear Obscure just shows that you can make so much with it's not about the budget, it's just about the spirit and soul of everything. But there are so many good games that just is okay for what they are without being, or at least not looking, very expensive to make. And yes, the Wii had a lot of cool stuff. There are games that I still haven't played on that system that I want to play, like for example Second Wiki. Looks like a game I would really enjoy. Still haven't played it. And I know there are just so many small games like that that I was super curious about at the time. And especially if you don't hate motion controls, then there are even more to enjoy. You know what, I'm actually gonna change position now. Can I get closer to the ground, like here? I think this is better. And I'm wasting so many missiles. And second, I miss the times where they just make asset reusing sequels. They didn't need to reinvent the wheel again because they were reasonably affordable to make. Yes, 100% agree. I love both, but I don't understand why it feels like they are so afraid nowadays of doing some asset reuse. Like Majora's Mask, phenomenal game. Final Fantasy X2, phenomenal game. And then they can just be so different in the gameplay department instead, right? You can just free up resources to do other cool stuff. Which can still make everything feel very fresh, even if it's like a rehash of a lot of the assets. Speaking about asset reuse, when I think about that, I think a lot about Mega Man games. Where the heck is Mega Man? I just don't get how they can't deliver a single game. Mega Man 11 was 6 or 7 years ago? I absolutely don't want it to be like a yearly game. But they could at least try to make something with it. So just to give you all a heads up about the length of the stream, I think that I'm gonna go like just towards the next area, find a good save spot and call it a day. My current schedule, like in Sweden, a lot of us, I guess it goes for a lot of the world, have summer vacation during those during summer. So a lot of my friends and colleagues are currently off work, but I'm doing a bit of a special. I'm handling it in a special way. So I'm off work on Mondays and Fridays. So that's probably gonna play a bit into how my streaming schedule. Okay, I'm not committing to any kind of schedule, but once again, it's at least my ambition to try to be a stream now and then, whenever I feel like it. Sometimes it might be like we have done today at this point of time, and sometimes it might be more during the day. Once again, no commitments, but whoops. Here we go. I really like that you can become a morph ball in the air with a button press in this game. This whole double tap downwards, like it works, but it's just so nice to keep the momentum like that. Small things like that adds so much to the enjoyment in this particular version. That said though, I still think that the best controls in any Metroid game is Metroid Red. That game controls so well. I wonder when and if we're gonna get more 2D Metroid games, official ones. Dang, turns out my back door was open the whole time I was at work and nobody was home. I was wondering why my house had no furniture. Oh well. Nice realizing that like 3 hours hanging out in the stream. Like, where the heck is all my furniture? Oh well. Oh, TDN's online. Nice. Ten Metroids. That's a lot. Yeah. So whenever that happens to me, one thing I'm always doing is that I'm always checking like wardrobes and stuff. I'm getting a bit paranoid. Like if someone would have gotten inside and they were hiding. It's like, I just for my peace of mind, I just want to check all areas. Right, the scatterbrainness. I can lock my door, and then I take 15 steps in the opposite direction that I want to go in, and then I'm just like, did I lock the door? I am 99.9% sure I am, but I didn't look at the lock and kind of feel it. So I really need to just go back and confirm. And I'm doing that so many times whenever I'm locking the door. So I'm also really scatterbrained, unfortunately. We're finishing off the game, so for anyone that has watched this far, thank you so much. We're just gonna exchange a few words in a just chatting session as well.